Their head coach, J.B. Bickerstaff, has been the architect of one of the... And the Pistons will bring it across. Stuart Thompson is staring down Duncan Robinson. Right on cue. Adebayo averaging 17 and 10 on the season. Knocks down the free throw. Recently setting the franchise record for double-doubles. Surpassing Thompson with the steal and the easy finish. Stuart Thompson played his high school basketball at Pinecrest Academy. About 20 minutes up Interstate 95 from here in Fort Lauderdale. Both he and his twin brother.
Erik Spoelstra, and really when you talk about the Miami organization, they made it clear you have to learn how to be a Heat player before you learn how to be an NBA player. It's a different culture here, and Kel'el Ware is on a fast track to learn.
Robinson on the break. Second personal foul already, so head coach J.B. Bickerstaff has a little bit of a decision here as Isaiah Stewart is summoned from the bench to come in for Duren.
But that's one of the strengths, and there actually is a punch.
It'll be the Brooklyn Nets on Thursday taking on the Pacers at 7 o'clock Eastern, followed by Bulls Kings at 10 on NBA TV tomorrow. And then for more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit.
Which Bickerstaff says he's made this group so fun to coach. This team wants to embody and honor the history of the organization, whether that's the Wallets, Rasheed Wallace, Chauncey Billups, Tayshaun Prince, or the Bad Boys. They have that old school mentality, which Bickerstaff.
The initial part is you draw the assignment of having to deal with the opposing team's best defender. And for the entirety of the time that you're on the floor, you go to #1 on the scouting report, which means that you get Ausar Thompson. To the restaurant, my AAU teammate Michael Gardner had us go over and meet up with Uncle Luke at the restaurant, man. One of my favorite times ever hanging out in Miami.
You're talking about my neighbor, Miami Lakes.
Here's collected, delivering the strike to the corner for Highsmith to knock down the three.
Beasley out top, one more. Schroeder, one more. Harris from the baseline. And it comes off to the Heat. One and done for the Pistons.
And one of the things that JB is at home.
Yes, things certainly changed with those foul issues the Pistons had.
Yeah, when you're going up against Montecchio or Malik Beasley, those are guys who normally battle with their offense, not defensively.
Burks from the corner. Coach of the year, he's really choreographed a fantastic turnaround, set the expectations early, and the players have met most of them and even surpassed them at this point.
Bam Adebayo, after that shot, coming away grimacing, not sure what happened. And 3 points per game. He's already met that average in the first 14 minutes of action.
Katie has more.
Yeah, guys, it feels like Bam's playing with a purpose. Erik Spoelstra said he was texting both Tyler Hero and
in a sense, almost been a preordained destination for Malik. His mom and dad are here. His mom is originally from Detroit. So he has, according to mom, about Duren today because with that kind of strength, it allows you to finish plays like that. Averaging a double-double on the season, 11 points, 10 rebounds. And coaches
guys in that group, and it hasn't been that, but a lot of it has had to do with the lack of team success for the Heat this year.
Very turbulent year with Butler being dealt. That's going to be a goaltending call against Highsmith. So Schroeder gets credit for the Duren off the elbow. Got by Ware for the reverse. Counted and one. Duren putting some muscle in his hustle. And another three-point play attempt coming up. He's
to tie or even take a lead for the Pistons.
Quiet offensive night for Cunningham as that one rims out. Haka is in transition. Got Duren in the air, smoked the layup. But got the
Tyler Hero taking the advice of Erik Spoelstra. When you have a good look, you have to take it. Isaiah Stewart guarding him 30 feet away from the basket. Hero goes with the three ball.
But it went in anyway.
But a smart play by Hero, recognizing that he's got 2 lob threats on that 3-on-2 break. You can throw it up to Ware, you can throw it up to Bam. Isaiah Stewart recognizing that, so immediately goes for the pump fake.
Cunningham walks it across. Stewart with the ball screen. Cunningham snakes. Hits. Harris tied him up and took it away. Thompson in transition and stepped out of bounds. Let's go to Katie.
Yeah, guys, Heat players say this 8 game.
Switches on to Hero. Hit Hero in the face with an errant finger.
He got it. He got him on the tape.
For him, Hero, great shot fake. Got a couple of birds in the air, but got his shot blocked. And again on. His three-point shooting has been down after a pretty hot start from D.
He has made 27 threes this season, so it's shown that he can make it, but that last one was a little rough. We both have said that he can make that.
Sprays it out to Hero. Around the world, underneath the rim. Adebayo in traffic. Rattled it home.
And I'm not sure why Bam even thought about getting rid. Thompson didn't stand on the perimeter and wait for Cade to kick it out for a three. That's not his strength right now. So he follows Cade into the painted area and is able to finish with an emphatic slam. And where in between on that possession, allowing Cade to get right to the basket, simply knowing that Duren is right behind him to drop it off for the lob.
Here's Highsmith. Hero.
Maybe Bickerstaff says Malik Beasley has become an X factor for Detroit because he can find a shot. He doesn't need to have to set his feet. He doesn't have to be standing still or square. He can catch off the move and turn his hips in the air and get himself square before he releases it.
There's my man, Mark Jones. Did you see the response from Alec Burke after Malik makes the logo three? Just drops his head
Over in Tallahassee.
Yeah, you know, of course, Coach Ham FSU. I go back to Coach Ham Miami when he was the head coach at the University of Miami.
8 on the shot clock. You see some of the defense they play. I mentioned they're the best defensive team in the league since January 1st. Bickerstaff telling us that
Gave a lot of insight to
Mitchell out to Adebayo. DHO to Robinson. They flip the screen.
NBA Today. I tune in and watch them all the time.
Don't listen to anyone else if they say Mr. 305. UD is the. Hook that Detroit thing up for us, would you?
And Paige Beckers in UConn. Another possible Elite 8 matchup. We've seen assists to go along with his 20 points.
Amongst league leaders in assists all season long, Cade Cunningham. Mitchell stares. Heat snap their 8-game losing streak. A first for Eric Spoelstra. Thompson with a slick move inside. Follow and flush by Duren. And Detroit takes a 1-point advantage.
And let's think about the game Jalen Duren has had after getting in. Get it to Hero. I like Bam and Hero. Those two guys having to rock down the stretch for the Heat.
Let's see what the Pistons counter with. Beasley with a catch-and-shoot three. Comes off. Duren with another offensive rebound. Gets it to Adebayo. Hero trying to get open downhill. Finally gets it. Around the Adebayo screen. Duren picks him up. 10 on the clock. No double team coming.